What's up? What's up? It's Calvin the Billionaire with Stacking Assets. Real quick video. Once again, just spitting out a little knowledge and information to help you build your net worth, build your asset column, build more financial power into your life. Um, it's a difference between an asset and a liability. And liabilities take money out of your pocket. It causes you to spend money when you need to be saving money. Um, a liability is something that costs you money that you don't necessarily have, or money that you may have planned for another situation or another thing. Um, a liability is, for example, a house that you say you own, but you're still paying a mortgage to the bank. That's a liability. A liability could also be things you buy that you don't need. Um, you go out and buy excessive of other things that you don't need at this moment, or things that your kids, for instance, is a liability because it's costing you money. It's taking money out of your pockets. Credit cards could be a liability if you're not using them to make money. So that's another liability. Another liability could be entertainment. It's a liability because it's costing you money. It's taking money away from you. An asset is something that puts money into your pockets. It's two different assets. There are stable assets that sit there and gain value over time. However, there are assets also that pays you money whether you are working or not. So both assets are good because you're not losing. A liability is you're losing. So both assets are good in that perspective. But assets that you want the most of puts money into your pockets whether you're working or not. It increases in value whether you're working or not. It's worth more than your paper currency. That's an asset. Um, so silver, gold, businesses, real estate that's paid for, and you have a tenant in there renting or something, those are assets. Um, Commodities are assets because they go up in value. Um, Anything that's making money for you, helping you gain more, is an asset. So that's the difference. And a lot of people have to stop creating liabilities. If you made a T across and put income, passive income, assets, and liabilities in each one of those corners, you would probably have more liabilities in your liability column, and you might have less assets. You probably have zero passive income, and you probably work a job that's giving you income. Um, so these are the things that takes away from your income. Say for instance you're making $3,000 a month, and you have liabilities in the excesses of $3,500 a month, or $3,200 a month, or $3,100 a month. It's going to give you a negative balance on your income statement balance sheet because you have a liability that's more taking more away from your income. So to um, offset that, you need more assets that's producing money to give you to put in your passive income. Now you take, if you want to see the example, you take your work income and you take your passive income, and if it's more than your liabilities, then you are creating what they call stable wealth. You are creating wealth because you have more. Now, the first thing to creating wealth, if you're not following the seven wealth principles, you will never create wealth. So one of the main things you have to start doing is paying yourself first. That goes into your asset column, and then you'll start learning how to create wealth. But you have to get rid of as many liabilities as you can. Your kids, for instance, you can't get rid of that liability until they're 18 or 21 or whatever. However, you can take the income tax that you get back, or the income tax credit that you get for your kids, and start a tangible asset savings account, a TASA account, and start building for them. And that kid will, you can get rid of their liability, get rid of them out of your liability column, and that will give you more money. That will in turn create your passive income. So we have to learn these things. I mean, we haven't been taught this information, people. I mean, I'm giving you game and free content because I was taught the information. I was taught over a period of 25 years about this information, studied, learned, and gathered this information. So most people don't is not privy to this kind of information. I was just so happen to be lucky to be around people where I learned this information from, and I'm still learning today. And I know a lot about building wealth, creating more assets, passive income, and having good credit, and helping people do better. Once you do them better, you feel better. You can be better. All right. So please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Keep the free content. I'm giving game here, and I can probably learn from you too, as like you can learn from me, and we can share information and share ideas and help each other. That's what we should be doing anyways. Thank you again. I'm Calvin, a billionaire. Let's keep stacking assets. Deuces.